YouTube over here, and welcome, welcome, welcome again. When you guys are jumping on, let me know where you're watching from. And YouTube, if you're watching the replay, just put replay in the comments, okay? I would love to know. I love to see how many people go back and watch the replay on YouTube. Today, we're going to talk about how to build a 2-hour workday online business that actually pays you. I'm going to cover that with you today. Now, typically, I go live Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. The reason I'm going live today is because I have a mastermind event that I will be at for several days next week. So my live schedule will be off next week. And I talked about this yesterday, and I just wanted to piggyback off of it today. So welcome, everybody. Oh, we got Jamaica in the house. I love it. Kenya in the house. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So happy you guys are here. Hello, everybody. I apologize I'm running late. I said I was going to go live at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time this morning, but guess what? It was like downpouring here. And I just waited for the rain to slow down. Okay, so let's get going. I just want to dive into the information. And hey, Willie on YouTube. Hello, my friend. How's Ohio doing today? I bet the storms are heading your way, right? Usually they go to Kansas first, and then here in Texas we get them, and then they cruise up your way, okay? So let's first of all start this live today. And by the way, at the very end, I will open up for questions, because that is my goal, is to really get your guys' questions answered. I just want to be your hope dealer today, because I hope today you see a different perspective, okay? And I want to start today with why most online businesses take too much time. Now, let me give you a little bit of my backstory real quick. Hello, my friend. Welcome. Let me give you a little bit of my backstory real quick. I tried for years and years and years to make an income in network marketing, and I felt like I was on a roller coaster. My income was like this. If I got my income up to about $7,000 a month, that was with the hustle, and that was with the grind. It took a lot of time and a lot of hours. And the reason why my income would dip is because I would spend time with my family, and then I was not getting customers. So I'd have to go back in my office and spend time with my family. I traded time for dollars. How many of you can relate? If you have a job, you might understand, right? You go to a job, you work 40 hours, you get paid for those 40 hours, right? If you're not working, you're not making money. That's trading time for dollars. I did that in network marketing. And trust me, I am not dishing network marketing products. I love their products. I drink them every day. I take them, I consume them every day. It's the comp plan is not for me. I don't like to hustle. I don't like to grind. I'm a mom of 6, and I'm a grandma to 5. And I absolutely love spending time with my family. Matter of fact, I'll be at a mastermind next week. And then when I get back from that, I'm taking 2 of my grandchildren on a vacation. I'm taking them to spring break to Florida. We rented a beach house. That's what I love, just time with my family. That's the priceless moments, right? I could never do that in network marketing. Okay, and so that's why a lot of people, look, you can relate to that. Hello, South Africa in the house. I'm hanging out with you guys from my place in Dallas. We get back here, it was beautiful. We walked around last night. It was like in the 80s, and then it like downpoured this morning, and now it's cold and gloomy. But that's why most online businesses take too long, because you have to direct message people. You have to, you think you got to create content, a lot of content, or go live for hours and hours and hours a day, right? Or you think you got to bother friends and family. There is a better way. And when I was introduced to this digital marketing strategy and this system in 2022, when I tell you it changed my life, it changed my life. So as your hope dealer today, I really hope today you see a different perspective. And I really hope today when you go out and launch an online business, you realize today you don't have to hustle, you don't have to grind, you don't have to trade time away from your family. Matter of fact, the hours a day you spend consuming social media, I will show you, my friend, how to take just an hour a day of that and turn that into a consistent income online. And here's how that's possible. And that is because of an automated system. Okay? Automation. Yes, a proven system that works. Yes, my friend. It's because of automations. Now, when I first time I heard that, I was like, time out. I'm not tech savvy. I'm an introvert. I don't want to learn tech. I literally had every disbelief of it. I don't want to build anything from scratch. How much is it going to cost me on a monthly basis? Like all those thoughts went through my mind. And then what I discovered is you can get in the digital space, you can get a pre-built done for you system. All you got to do is plug in your payment gateway so you're paid directly into your bank account. Yep, we live in a world today. You don't have to wait for somebody else to pay you. You can have complete ownership, and you should want that. I mean, if you're starting your own online business, why do you want to share your profits with anyone? You shouldn't want to, right? And I didn't realize that as well, that you could actually make 100% profit. Now, here's how that's possible, because it's digital. And each and every one of you listening to me right now should want to promote something that is digital. In the e-learning industry. The e-learning industry is the fastest growing industry out there. Do you realize there's no other industry that has grown this fast? And it does about 1.2 billion a day right now. There's a lot of money to be made in this industry. And when you promote something that is digital, you can keep 100% of the profits. You should want to. So if you're promoting something digital and you have to share your profits with other people, why? That's all I'm like, why? You don't have to. You do not have to share your profits with other people. And you think about that. If you want to make $100,000 a year and you have to share your profits with other people, heck, you probably given them 20,000 of your money or 10,000 of your money. Why? When you don't have to. That was huge to me. I was like, this is a no-brainer. Keep 100% of your profits. But back to the automated system. And I'm going to explain it to you. Because with it being here, there we go. Because with it being pre-built and ready to go, you just got to plug in your payment gateway so you're paid directly in your bank account and get your own domain. So you can brand you, my friend. Hi, my friend. How are you? And Maggie, thank you for following me. Just call me your hope dealer. I truly hope today you see a different perspective. Because I know I'm not the only one that wants more time with their family. I know I'm not the only one that wants to make more memories with their family. But I know I'm not the only one that's sick and tired of looking at that bank account to determine what you can do. Yes or yes, right? You're learning a better way today. This way has changed my life. And not only has it changed my life, it's grown a community to 59,200 plus people. It's helped families have more time and more income to make better choices. Oh my goodness, it is exploding in South Africa. Right now, in South Africa alone, we have 28 self-made millionaires in South Africa ran money. We have 4 six-figure earners in Canada, 1 self-made millionaire in Canada. We have 127 six-figure earners in the United States. And I hit my first million in 17 months because of this strategy. And this is by following a 2-hour workflow. And you're going to understand that today. And thanks for following me as well. Yes, as long as you can take payments, like you can do gateway exchange, it's available in any country. So if you've ever bought anything online before in your country, congratulations, this works. Like that's just kind of a way to really look at it, okay? So let me explain this to you because you guys, this got me so excited because I was like, I get it now. I just have been doing it wrong. Nobody taught me this because you no longer got to trade time for dollars. I built this using this system, by the way, to 6 figures in 6 months, getting my life back. I launched on TikTok. I will share with you during this live today why I chose TikTok, but I chose TikTok. I launched on TikTok. I focused on one platform. I got really, really good. I made 6 figures in 6 months, made my first million in 17 months. Now I make 6 figures a month. And my main platform is TikTok. I am getting better on YouTube and I do go live. I try to go live Monday through Friday. I'm going live today because I have a mastermind next week. So I'm not going to be going live as much next week. And I promised you guys yesterday I would finish this because I didn't get to finish it yesterday. So it changed my life. And here's why. This system okay, is fully automated. So that means it's working for you 24/7. So you're not trading time for dollars. Again, when I did network marketing, if I wasn't hustling, if I wasn't direct messaging people, if I wasn't getting on the phone with people, my friend, I wasn't making money. So I traded all of that. Yep, I built a multi-million-dollar business and I've never had to direct message anyone. This is freedom. This is a lifestyle business, by the way. Okay? Now, it's pre-built and ready to go. So you do not have to worry about, oh my gosh, how do I build it? What do I need to do? You don't have to worry about that. And it's proven. This system that I'm sharing with you has grown a community to over 59,200 people. And by the way, the income that I've made, I've never spent a dime. Hey, Cheryl, how are you, my friend? I've never spent a dime on ads. I think it's super misleading when you see other course creators or program creators talking about what they made, but they're not telling you the truth because they're not telling you they're dropping hundreds of thousands of dollars a month on ads. I've never spent money on ads, and I can promise you, if I ever do, you will know that journey, because if it works really well, you bet I'm going to, if I can put 1,000 in and turn it to 2,000, you bet I'm going to be teaching that inside my program. But I think when you're a beginner, there's other things that you have to master before you spend money. So I love the fact that I can show you how to build a 6, even 7-figure business without ever spending any money on marketing. You shouldn't have to. That's risky until you just master that messaging. Yes, I love our free ad strategy. And I'm going to talk about that today. I'm actually, by the way, that's so cool that you brought that up, because I figured out this really cool AI, do a ChatGPT, how to even do the free ads even better. Like, I'm going to tell you guys this. AI is not going to take you out of making money. It's not going to take you out of being successful unless you're not willing to learn it. That's why I have the most innovative AI training, beginner-friendly, authentic AI training inside my bundle pack, because it's very important to navigate it and understand it. And plus, my friend, it can save you so much time. And if you're listening to me right now and you really want to do more faceless content, you'll love this. You'll absolutely love this. Okay, so let's talk about the automated system. Then I'm going to share with you how you get it discovered. And that will break down, I'm going to give you the 2-hour framework today. Okay, I tested it. I've done it. Okay, my schedule when I launched my business in 2022, yes, I've been following the strategy since 2022. It works really, really well. It's completely transformed my family's life and thousands of other people's lives. But my work schedule was I would get in my office first thing in the morning, be drinking my favorite drink. And hello, my friend. Thanks for hanging out with me. And be drinking my favorite drink. And I would usually either listen to music or listen to a training, and I would post free ads on the World Wide Web. Now, here's how well free ads work. Let me give you perspective. Here's how well free ads work. How many of you have ever searched or Google or YouTube how to make money from home or how to make money online? Put me in the comments if that's you. Well, that was me. Matter of fact, I did it so much that I got myself confused. I was like, I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to make money online. How many have felt that? Because I made myself more confused. So when you think of posting me, yes, many times, exactly. So when you think of posting free ads, your ads can pop up in Google search, right? Because if the website that you post on is really heavy in SEO search, their websites will pop up. Now, so when I posted my free ads, I literally thought about this. I was like, videos are fire right now. So I created a very short YouTube video explaining how the process worked. So my ad was just a few bullet points, and then it said, here's how the process works. And I put a short YouTube video in it. Matter of fact, you want to check it out, go to YouTube and scroll down to September of 2022. I think I have like a fluorescent orange workout shirt on, complete ignorance on fire, you guys. I just was excited. I was just excited. I was like, I'm going to create it, right? you'll see like how far I've come. But anyway, I just put that in there. And then after I put, here's how the process works, that I put this, go here to get the Freedom Formula Blueprint. Matter of fact, you guys should go here and grab the Freedom Formula Blueprint. You will learn the power of automated system. You will absolutely love it. And matter of fact, I'm getting ready to send out a webinar that I just did really launching this. So you go here, you're going to get that sent to you as well. But so I did free ads, 30 minutes a day, copy, paste, post, copy, paste, post. After I did my free ads, I was primed up. I had my energy in me, and I would go post, I would create 3 videos a day. 3 a day can turn into daily pay. 1 video a day is not enough. 2 videos a day, you're still doing a hobby. 3 a day can create momentum. I've tested it many different ways, my friend. Now here, I'm not talking long form. YouTube, no. YouTube is completely different. YouTube, if you do 1 long form a week on YouTube and then some shorts, you're fine on YouTube. But I'm talking like TikTok, because remember, I launched my business on TikTok. And like my videos, well, first, you guys, I was complete ignorance on fire. So I'm going to share with you what I did wrong. I would do my videos and they would be long, right? And I realized most people left my videos at around 45 seconds. So I was like, well, I better give them what they want. So I cut my videos down to like a 7-second video. This can be faceless. You can just use B-roll from your computer or your screen or your phone. And then my next video was like 30 seconds and then a minute. That shouldn't take you more than an hour to create. If it is, you're overthinking, you're in your head. Okay, I'm going to help you with that today as well. And so I would do that. Here's the secret sauce. My content wasn't created to be like, hey, direct message me. My content was created to be like, hey, grab the Freedom Formula Blueprint. What if this is your way out of the hustle, the grind, the trading time for dollars? What if this is your way out of having to look at your bank account every day? What if this is your way out? What if this actually works for you? Check it out. It's free. And I drove traffic back here. So that's all I did. Now I want you to, this is going to be, hopefully many of you like are going to like get so fired up when I share this with you. And one of the reasons I chose TikTok, what I'm getting ready to say, TikTok is interest-based. So for example, Facebook, your friends of your friends of your friends will see the content. That's pretty as far as it goes. I think Reels have changed. I think so, but it's still, it's not Facebook. I mean, it's not TikTok. Like TikTok is interest-based. So which means you can train the algorithms to go find your customers. You can by repetition. Okay, if you guys right now start going on social media and searching red wagons, give it 2 days and all you're going to see is red wagons in your social media, in your TikTok. Have you ever done that before? Like, so what was that? Oh, Love is Blind. Have you guys ever heard of that on Netflix? Love is Blind. Okay. I didn't know. And this video came across my TikTok 2 days ago. And that girl looked familiar. So I'm like listening to it going, who is this girl? Who is this girl? Right? Guess what? Now Love is Blind is all over. Oh my gosh, darn it. No, it's like all over my TikTok. It's that sensitive. It's that sensitive. So think about that. If you have a business and you talk about something that people are engaging in, they will see your content. But here's the fun part. You're not just posting content to post content, my friend. It's evergreen. I look at, when I create my 3 pieces of content a day, I look at it as I'm planting digital real estate. It never goes away. So please don't look at, oh, I got to create content. No, say I get to create content. It's an honor. 3 videos a day. I get it done before most people get to their job in the morning because of the crazy commute. But it never goes away. It's evergreen. It's constantly working for you. So it's not like you're wasting an hour a day creating content. You're spending an hour a day planting digital real estate and building your brand and giving the ability to leave a legacy for your family. Because guess what happens? The more digital real estate you plant, the more your email list grows. Email equals income. Email equals income, my friend. It's the easiest thing to build, and it's the most lucrative thing you can ever build. It is. So all I do, and I'm going to write this down, 1 hour social media post. That's it, 1 hour, okay? And it draws traffic back to here. And then my system does the rest of the work for me. My son's calling me. I just love, I have a place in Kansas and I have a place in Dallas. And literally I just loved him last night. Bless his heart. He's older, he's 21. So it's not like I left a little kid, right? And he's already calling his mama. So this is why I got so excited. Because I was like, oh, so all I have to do is create 3 pieces of content today, plant digital real estate, and that's it. My system does the rest of the work for me. I have built a multiple 6-7-figure business. I've never heard the word no. I've never had to direct message anybody to make money. I've never had to bother friends and family. My automations does all of the follow-up, the follow-through, and the selling for me. It generates customers every single day on autopilot. It's fully automated. I want you to imagine right now, you launch your own online business this weekend, you have it ready to go by Sunday, and all of a sudden it's out there in the World Wide Web working for you 24/7 at any time anyone can buy. And when you get a customer, you do not have to wait for a company to pay you, and you do not have to share your profits with anyone. You get to keep 100% of the profit. That's the ability you have in the digital space. But here's where it gets really, really good. When you build your email list, you have freedom on a different level because your email list can generate multiple income streams for you. Because I built such a huge email list, I also now make 6 figures in affiliate marketing off of products I don't even promote. I've never created a piece of content promoting them. It's all through my email list. So I've added multiple income streams doing one job, which is creating 3 pieces of content today and posting free ads. How many of you listening to me right now would love to get your income producing activities done in 2 hours a day, but have a fully automated business working for you 24/7? How would that feel? And let me ask you this, my number 1 selling product is $1,400. How many $1,400 customers do you need this month to pay your mortgage or pay your rent? That should be your first goal. That should be your first goal. Hello, welcome everybody. I love hanging out with you guys on a Saturday. Like I never go live on the weekends, right? But I have a mastermind next week. So I'm going live today because my schedule next week's going to be a little crazy, but typically I go live Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Okay, so if you're new to me, follow me so you're notified when I go live. I just am here to be your hope dealer. And I really hope I can give you a completely different perspective today. I really do. You don't got to grind. You don't have to hustle. You don't have to sacrifice. You don't have to be spending time with your family and be like, wait, I gotta direct a message. I got to answer that. You don't have to do that anymore. Not in the world of automations that we live in. Okay. So let me break this down. So 1 hour on social media. Okay. 30 minutes. Free ads. Okay. That's what I just explained. Get a post, free ads in the World Wide Web. Copy, paste post, 30 minutes a day is the funnest thing I did. Okay. I put that YouTube video in it. So did the free ad strategy, built my email list, built my customer base, but it built my YouTube channel. Because of this free ad strategy, I'm monetized on YouTube. And I have like, I don't know, over 28,000+ followers on YouTube now because of a free ad strategy. It created that momentum. Now I make money off of the social media platforms. Thank you guys for following me. Again, I'm just your hope dealer. Happy Saturday, by the way. Thanks for hanging out with me on Saturday. So what's the free ad strategy? So, okay, there's websites out there on the internet where you can post free ads. I spend 30 minutes a day posting free ads. Copy, paste, post 30 minutes a day. I love the strategy, but I understand the power of video. So I put a YouTube video in it, Complete Ignorance on Fire. If you want to get a good chuckle and check out my video I put, just go to my YouTube channel, scroll down to September of 2022. I think I have like a fluorescent orange workout shirt on, and I just created a video how the free ad process works. And I literally had a Google Doc, and I had the 10 websites that I like to post ads, and I copied and pasted the exact description and ad in every video, and I would spend 30 minutes a day doing it. That's it. As an introvert, it was the easiest thing I did. Now I need to share this with you because when I launched my business in September of 2022, I said I would never go live. So never say never. I was terrified to go live. Did the free ads give me sales? Yes. My biggest week was actually the week of Thanksgiving in November of 2022. The week of Thanksgiving, I got 8 sales from California. How do I know? They were all from free ads because my ad strategy, to be able to track it, I would pick one state. My favorite states were California and Texas. Those were the ones I made the most money from. And so what I did is I would go to Google and I would Google what is the top 10 family-friendly cities in California or top 10 family-friendly cities in Texas. And then what it did is it pulled the top 10 up. So this is what my ad said, because you got to stop the scroll, right? So I'm a mom, and I knew I wasn't the only mom searching how to make money online. So my free ad said, attention moms in Austin, want to make $300 a day online or from your phone or from home. I had several different ones I used. And then all my ads said was no MLM, no monthly expenses, must have 2 hours a day, must have Wi-Fi and internet. Here's how the process works. And then go here to get the Freedom Formula Blueprint. So I built my email and built my YouTube channel from posting free ads. So my goal was to get 10 ads posted on 10 different websites a day. That'd be 100 ads a day. It took me a while to get there, but I got the momentum going and I got there. But I built my email list as well. Huge. I love it. Now, so, okay, just a minute. So if you're not making any sales from it yet, you're probably been inconsistent. Let's just be real, right? And you've not posted enough ads to make it count. You guys, if I want to get abs, I can't be inconsistent at the gym to get abs. You know, when you step into ownership of having your own online business, you have to, it's reps. It's the easiest thing I've ever done, but the hardest thing people have with this is a consistency. I just put the reps in every day. The only way free ads don't work is if you're inconsistent and you quit too soon. That's just the reality. That's in anything though. Like if you had a job and you quit showing up for work or you were inconsistent, you wouldn't have that job very much longer, right? It's in everything. And it took me about, I don't know, maybe 2-3 weeks to find 10 websites that I really, really enjoyed. I had to go through some websites, but after that, it was great. But I guarantee if I was sitting right next to you, I know why you're not getting sales. You'd be exposed. I'm like, oh, look how inconsistent you are. Oh, you've only done 20 ads in 2 months? What? Right? It's just a difference. I can promise you guys, if you're willing to be consistent and coachable, you'll shock yourself what's possible. My ads are getting a lot of views. So if they're not getting leads yet, then that means you don't have a good enough hook in it. right? It's not good enough. So that's a good indicator. You're tracking your numbers, right? So that means you need to change what you're saying because it's not speaking to them to where they want to learn more. That's what I love about it, right? It's figure outable. It took me a while. That's why I just did bullet points and I put that YouTube video in there and I put this because I wanted to give them more value. I wanted them to see the possibilities. It's not just because you rambled an ad. It's literally got to speak directly to them. Okay, so then your next 30 minutes is reply to comments and emails. That's it. There's only one other thing that will make you as much money as these are, and that's going live. But when I started, hey, my friend, when I started, that's what I did. That's exactly what I did when I started. It's exactly what I did. Every day, I would spend an hour posting on social media. You guys are already a consumer an hour a day. Just change that to post on social media for an hour a day, 30 minutes posting free ads and 30 minutes responding to comments and emails. Here's the deal. If it takes you longer than 30 minutes to respond to comments and emails, congratulations, you're making money. Because here's the secret sauce. This drives traffic to my automated system. This drives traffic to my automated system. This drives traffic to my automated system. Then my system does the rest of the work. It does the rest of the work. It does the selling, the sorting, the sharing. It does the work for me. And here's how the process works. Imagine you having a fully automated business just out there working for you 24/7. It has changed my life. I have my life back. I have my time back. I have a predictable, consistent, daily pay business because it just generates customers every single day. I don't know when somebody leaves my automations. I only know when they buy. It's what I've always dreamed of, but nobody introduced me to this. I had to learn the hard way. I was taught to direct message people. I was taught to recruit, get on the phone, bother friends and family. Nobody taught me this. The moment I learned this and applied it, it completely changed my life. I went from, I don't think I can ever have success online to making 6 figures in 6 months that quick. But I put the rep in. I've always been faithful posting on social media. So I'll share this with you. That was what I did for like 50 days solid. I made $7,000 my first month on a brand new TikTok, by the way. I didn't even have 1,000 followers on TikTok till 6 weeks in. Yep, made $7,000. Because it wasn't me. It was my system that did the work for me. I didn't need to know anything. I just needed to know what my pain points of my perfect customer were, and I would talk to them about it in the social media post. The best thing I ever did. The education I got in digital marketing changed my life. I can promise you this right now. If you're not making a predictable income, you're lacking in knowledge and skills, which are both learnable. You can change that today if you want. Daryl is amazing. Yes. He is absolutely, you should go get in Daryl's automations right now and reach out to Daryl. He is amazing. Yeah, he will be one of my 7-figure earners this year. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, he is amazing. Yes. I'm glad you discovered him today. Go get in his emails right now. Go get in his automations. He'll change your life. Yes. Go do it. I'm serious. He's one of the nicest guys. He has so much ethics and character. You can't go wrong with him, my friend. Yes. I saw his live the other night. Awesome. Yeah, he's amazing. I think he made almost 30K last month. 28,000 something. Yeah. If you guys are watching on YouTube, if you go to my YouTube videos, I actually did an interview with Daryl. Check it out. And if you want to connect with Daryl, it's in the description. He's amazing. Yeah, he is an inspiration. But that's the quality of people my program attracts, though, by the way. Can you imagine being surrounded by all these 6 and 7 figure earners every single day inside of a community? You become who you hang around. If you hang around school teachers, you're going to learn education, right? If you hang around people very successful in online businesses, you're going to learn how to be successful in online business. If you hang around football players, you're going to learn about football. You become who you hang around. That's why I created a community. I do not have a course to sell you, by the way. Courses get outdated. Mine is an interactive program where we do live interactive training to help you. Yes. Yeah. Live interactive training to help you. I want to help you understand and master this. Because if you can master it, you'll make money. You'll make money. So this is what I did for the first 50 days. And then I decided to have the courage to go live, because when I launched my business, I said I would never go live because I'm an introvert. I was scared. So I decided to go live, and I loved it because I got to know you better. I got to understand my potential customers better. I got to communicate with you like I'm doing right now. And so I made a commitment on December 1st of 2022 to go live. I said, I'm going to go live every day because I knew I needed to get the reps in to master it. And the mistake I made, learn from my mistake. Here's the mistake I made. Okay. So 50 days in, when I decided to go live, by then I could get my 3 pieces of content done in 30 minutes a day. So it only took me 30 minutes to create this. So this moved up here, and then, so this went down here, and then I would go live for an hour a day. I got rid of doing the free ads. I wish I would have added another 30 minutes to my day. I wish, because I guarantee if I would have worked 2.5 hours a day instead of just 2 hours and kept the free ad strategy, instead of having 28,000+ followers on YouTube, I'd probably have 60,000 followers now and make triple the amount of money I make on YouTube. For 30 minutes a day, what was I thinking? What was I thinking? I was just so bullheaded, and I really wanted to market and stay in the 2-hour workflow. By the way, this is per platform. And once you get really, really, really good at one platform, then you should branch onto other platforms. Just don't overwhelm or overcomplicate it at the beginning. Okay, now I'm going to share a hot tip with you. When you go live on YouTube, or you go live on any platform, but on TikTok saves my lives. I repurpose my lives and I create content. So now I only post about 1 video a day that I do now. Everything else is repurposed content. So like next week when I'm traveling, the next 2 weeks that I'm traveling, I will probably hardly create any content. I don't know, I might be feeling it, but other than that, it's going to be repurposed content, which is fascinating to me, because you would think the more money you made, the harder you would have to work. In reality, it's the exact opposite. The longer I've been doing this, the less content I have to create, because I got so much repurposed content I can use. I love it. And it's called Opius Clip. That's how I do it. You can repurpose it yourself. I use Opius Clip. It's ridiculously affordable. I don't know. I pay like $50 a year. By the way, a year. I mean, it repurposes my content. So each live, it delivers about 40 videos. Wild. So there's been weeks I've not created one piece of content. I've just used stuff from my lives. And what I like about TikTok is when this live is over, TikTok will give you like 5 different 30-second to 1-minute videos that I repurpose a lot and just use what they give me. So going live has actually helped me create less content. Hey, my friend, how are you? How are you doing today? So that's what I love about it. So, but again, if I could go back and change anything, I would have kept doing the free ad strategy. I really wish I would have. Because I just know where my YouTube channel would be today. Yeah, I just know. So think about that, though. Matter of fact, I'm going to teach you this, a CTA. Right? Put that in the comments, a CTA, call to action. Let me explain what a CTA is. This is where I drive traffic to my automated system. And I'm going to explain how that works. So every one of my, well, not everyone, but most of my videos, at the beginning, it was every video. And until you have built a brand, you need to have it on every video. Here's why. Because most people never make it to the end of your content. So you better make sure you have a CTA directing them to your automated system. Then your automations do the rest of the work for you. Yeah, CTA, yes. So let me explain how it works. So, and here's 2 things I'm going to recommend that you guys do today. Can you guys see my slippers? I got my slippers on. I always go live and I have slippers on. And at my house in Kansas, I had some contractors at the house and they show up every day. And I had my smiley face slippers on there. And then like they'll hear me going live and they'll watch me walk out of my office and they just crack up because they're like, if they knew you had slippers on, they probably wouldn't take you seriously. I'm like, I think sometimes they see them in my lives because I forget and I get back. And many of you guys have called me out on my slippers. That's what I love, man, about working from home. I'm in my comfort zone. I get to just do what I want. You should have an online business, I'm telling you. Okay. So this is called the capture page. We're going to have some fun here. This is where I'm going to need your guys' engagement because I want you to tell me how much money you would need to make on a monthly basis to make it worth you learning and understanding this, okay? So this is a capture page. This is where somebody is going to put their email in. The reason why they are going to give you their email, because you're giving them something for free. How many of you have ever downloaded a free PDF? Put me in the comments if you have a free PDF or a free training or subscribe to a summit or a workshop or some type of education, or me, a coupon for free shipping at Shein, right? Have you ever done that? Free shipping at Shein or through your grocery store because you get points build up to get coupons and stuff. How many of you have done that? Me. Yes. Okay. Me. Let me see this real quick. Okay. Me. Right. Just a minute. We got a scammer on here. Let me do some housekeeping. He said to the first 5 people that respond, I'll give you $5K. Why doesn't he just build an ethical business? Just build an ethical business. And that's one thing, you guys, I got to share this with you. I'm at the age, I don't want to continue to start over all the time. Do you? Do you want to start over again? Like start from scratch all the time? I don't. That's why I'm building legacy wealth. That's why I'm building an email list. So I've got to start over again. My email list will work for me. Emails are fire. Look how many email lists you guys are all in. It's because they work. Success leaves clues. So you don't got to be scamming people and misleading. Like nobody's just going to give you $5,000, right? Oh, maybe in a perfect world that would happen, but not. Okay, so I give them the freedom from a blueprint. So here's what I'm going to recommend that you do. Go to dailypaybusiness.com. So you can get access to the freedom from a blueprint, but I want you to see how the system works. I want you to understand it. Because if you understand it and it fires you up, you can change your life in 2026. I'm just telling you, it doesn't take long. So they put their email in. The moment they put their email in, they're immediately taken to this page that gives them more information. Below that page is a button right here where they can go to my website and purchase if they're ready. They got to decide, right? So this and this takes people here, okay? And this is delivered in their email. This has the PDF along with another video and along with another link to go down here to buy. Now, here's what I love, because I perfected this system over and over. It's geared up and ready for you, by the way. So between these 2 videos, it literally answers 99% of someone's questions. So if you're that 1% that has a question, just email me. Gosh, I want to know your question. Can I tell you why? Because if you're giving me a question, there's gaps in my content that I need to create better content to be able to serve you better. So asking me questions through my email helps me serve you better, helps me make the program better. I love your emails. So never be afraid to get in my automations and go through it and email me. But what if you're one of them that you watch these 2 videos and you're like, yeah, let's go. So the moment you go to my website, and when somebody goes to your website, they need to scroll through the entire website. I have one offer that unlocks 5 income streams. And it unlocks another 5 in Spanish. So I have 10 income streams. But I'm just promoting one offer. So it unlocks multiple income streams. But I'm not saying 10 income streams where you're making 12 bucks. I'm saying 10 income streams that are life-changing monthly income. Again, let me ask you this question before I take that amount that you guys put. Somebody said 10K a month, and I can't remember what somebody else said. I'll ask it again. But how many customers at $1,400 a month would you need to cover your mortgage or your rent? Let me know in the comments. Hey, my friend, how many customers on a monthly basis would you need at $1,400 to cover your mortgage or rent? When I ask that, usually people say 2 to 3. Okay, 1, 2, 1. Okay. So think about that. Yeah, 2 to 3, exactly. Not funny. So think about it. All you need is your automated system to produce 2 to 3 customers a month is it for you to have your mortgage or rent covered. Whatever you sell, the biggest question you need to ask is, what is one customer worth to you? Let me give you a perspective. Nobody shared these numbers with me, and if they would have, just a minute. If they would have, I wouldn't have had to work so hard in network marketing. So for example, I love this product. I'm obsessed with this product, right? And haven't you ever heard? Sell something you're passionate about and obsessed with. Well, guess what? I'm super passionate about, obsessed with this. I drink it every day, have been for 10 years. It's one of my favorite network marketing products ever. But here's the reality. I make 12 bucks if I got a customer off of it. So if, let's say, because you said 3 customers, which 3 customers is worth 4,200. So if I wanted to make 4,200 selling this, I'm going to need 350 customers. Now, my friend, after saying that, did you just have a little identity shift, a perspective of like, holy crap, now I get it. Now, when I see people having $1,000 days or $5,000 days, it's based on what they're selling. They're not scamming you. It's just their customer has more value than yours. That's it. That's it. So for example, in my program right now, I'm doing a 90-day run. A 90-day run where I'm showing people how to make 30K in 90 days. Now, that's only 22 customers. In 90 days, there's 5 billion people on social media, and all you need is 22. Because of what a customer's worth. What a customer's worth. That's so important, my friend. So let's say 30K divided by $12. If I wanted to make 30K selling this to you, I would need 2,500 customers. Holy moly! That's why some people are struggling making money. For not only are they making a small percent off of a product, but they think they got to get on the phone with people. Mine is fully automated. Imagine those 2 to 3 customers you need on a monthly basis to pay your mortgage or pay your rent. What if you didn't even have to talk to them? It was fully automated. So you didn't have to know everything. You don't got to explain everything. You actually got to explain nothing. It's a pre-built system. And you don't know when anybody enters your automations, and you don't know when they leave your automations. All you know is when they buy. Let's say you're doing the things that you love this weekend and you get a vibration on your phone and you get a customer. That is a lifestyle business. So what a customer is worth is very important. Don't get sold on all the hype. Ask that question. What is a customer worth? Because it's got to be worth your time. So I asked you what it would be worth your time to invest in a program to learn these skills. How much on a monthly basis do you need to make? Somebody said 10K. Okay, so I'm going to take the 10K. You ready? I'm going to rock your world. You need 8 customers a month. 8 customers a month makes you 11,200. Just 8 customers a month. Okay, so let's just do this. 8 customers a month equals 11,200 customers. How do you get the 8 customers? We're going to do this process. 2 hours a day. We're going to get them in your automated system. We're going to get your system converting so you get 8 customers a month and you make 11,200. Congratulations, you're a 6-figure earner. I ended up compressing the time and I ended up making 6 figures in 6 months because of this automation. I could have never made 6 figures in 6 months if I was direct messaging people, if I was having to get on the phone with people, if I was having to find customers. I couldn't. But because it was automated, it worked for me 24/7. I had the ability to make 6 figures in 6 months, knowing nothing prior to that. And chicken. I was a chicken. I said I would never go live. I was dealing with confidence issues, but because I pushed through that, I made 6 figures in 6 months because I had the pressure off of me because my automations was working for me. It's the best thing I ever did. And if you're listening to me right now and you want to stop starting over, if you want to stop trading time for dollars, this is the process you need, period. And that's what you need to learn. So the biggest thing I teach in my program is an attraction marketing strategy, how to create the right content to get people to want to get in your automated system. And you're delivering value to them, by the way. I got to share this with you. People buy my program that are realtors. They take this and they readjust it for their business. I had a massage therapist buy it from me, and she readjusted this for her business. I sell this to business owners all the time. They give something away for free. They collect email, and they literally put people on their email list to take customers on a journey of the know, like, and trust. We are in a trust economy now. The way AI is coming in, people don't even know who's real or fake anymore, right? So people need to know that you are real, that they can trust you. And that's what emails will do for you. And I love that. It's changed my life. It can completely change your life. It gave me my life and my time back. So think about it. I want you to think about this. You have a pre-built, done for you system. It's pre-built, it's ready to go. All you got to do is connect your payment gateways. We walk you through how to do that as some short videos. So you're paid directly into your bank account. So you don't got to wait for no company to pay you. And you get your own domain, complete ownership, because you're going to build your own email list. Nobody can ever take that away from you. Let me share this with you. If you're using a company's website that has the company's name, you're building their brand and not yours. So that means if you ever decide to go somewhere else or do something else, you got to start from scratch again. Hopefully that was a wake-up call for many people. That's what I did in network marketing. I was like, no, there's got to be a better way. The moment I quit promoting network marketing products, I had to start over again. Because I had a company website. And then if the founder of that company is running ads on their website, they're pixeling your page and pulling traffic to them. Don't believe me? Go spend 10 minutes on ChatGPT Googling how pixels and ads work. And that to me is the most unethical thing a course creator or program creator can do. I think it's really sad. I just think it is. I built my business. I teach my community build a business without spending money on ads. I don't think there's any wrong spending money on ads, but they need to do it to their own website that doesn't affect their community. I just do. Okay, just a minute. Oh my goodness. We got some, just a minute. They're gonna give you $5,000 if you copy and paste something. Isn't that crazy? Again, this is a trust economy that we're talking about, right? Like, why would they waste their precious time and energy trying to scam and spam people like that? There's a better way. Yeah. There is a better way. So that's what you have to ask yourself. Like, this is going into any business. Like, what is your main goal? How much do you need to make it worth it? And then you got to figure that out. Okay, like somebody said 10,000. Okay, well then that's only 8 customers a month. Are you willing to gain in knowledge, learn skills to attract customers to your automated system so you can make that? If the answer is yes, then you're in the right place today. If the answer is no, I can't help you. Right? Now I will share with you, because you have better belief than me. I have stinking thinking. So when I launched my business in 2022, I was like, oh my gosh, if I could just make $54,000 a year, $54,000 a year while I'm learning this and digital marketing and getting better. If I can just make $54,000 a year, that will change my life. I can pay my bills. I can't do anything. I can't travel yet. But if I can make that my first year, and then my second year goal was to make 6 figures. My third year goal was to make multiple 6 figures. I had a 3-year plan to change my family's life. I ended up making 6 figures in 6 months. The best thing I ever did. The best thing I ever did. Was it worth it? I would do it over 1,000 times. 1,000 times over. I have my life back. I have my time back. I have an automated business that constantly works for me. It was pre-built. It's ready to go. It's the best thing I ever did. Because guess what? The bigger your email list gets, the bigger your income will get. And then my email list started getting bigger, and I noticed, it was getting bigger. So I was like, what else can I introduce to them? So that's when I introduced a reoccurring income stream through my community. Now I'd love to help people build their own community as well and create reoccurring income. Imagine making $10,000 a month in reoccurring income. Like, you just wake up every morning and you have 10 grand a month in reoccurring income come in. That is a level of released pressure that every single human being on the planet should want to feel. It baffles me that people don't go all out. I went all out. I was like, I'm going to master this. I want my life back. I want my time back. I want more time with my family. I just went all out. And if you guys go all out, it will change your life. How much is my business made? So let me ask you this question. Why does it matter what my business has made? Let's just be real. Because I'm not paying your bills. You guys, the right question to ask is, what do I need to do to make X amount a month so I can pay my bills? That's what I asked. I was like, I just want to make $54,000 a year. I didn't care what anybody else was doing. I cared what it would do for my family. This process, though, I'm sharing with you, has grown a community to 59,200 people. It works. Over and over and over again, it works. And that's what I absolutely love. So if you want to know how much, tell me what you need to make, and I'll reverse engineer it of how many customers you need. And that's it, right? Because that's who cares what Sally Sue's making if you're not making anything? You wouldn't care what you make. And that's what I did. I was like, I want to gain in knowledge. I want to gain in skills. I want to make $54,000 a year. My next year, I want to learn how to track $300 a day in customers, which is $109,000. Year 3, I want to learn how to attract $600 a day in customers and make $218,000. I thought it would take 3 years. I was wrong, but I was dedicated. I was coachable. I took this strategy. I wanted to learn it as much as I wanted to breathe, because I just wanted my life back. I wanted to spend time with my family. I wanted to make the most insane memories, because I can promise you, if you watch TV with your kids last night, they're not going to remember that in 10 years. But if you travel with your kids next week, they'll remember that in 40 years. One of the things I did when I started making money is I was like, I'm going to take as many of my grandkids on spring break as I can, if their schedule allows, right? So I just started doing that. Like, I've done that. Every year. So guess what, boy? It was literally January, and my little peanut comes up to me and says, Grandma, where are we going to spring break this year? And because I don't have to look at my bank account anymore, I looked at her. I go, where do you want to go? I think the beach, Grandma. I'm like, okay. Let's rent a beach home like we did, because last summer I took them to the beach as well. So we did 2 vacations last year with them. And so guess what? Her and I went in my office, and we got on, and we found, we went on Airbnb, we went on, can't remember that one, and we found a beach home right in Florida at Hollywood. I love Hollywood Beach. It's like, it's my vibe. It's just the people there are really good. We found a house. Guess what? I didn't have to look at the price. I still don't even remember what I paid for 7 days there. It was like, we found it, 4-bedroom right there. We bought it, we rented it. We went to the airline. We got the tickets. It was done. I didn't have to budget. I didn't have to, can we afford it? No, I'm a good role model for her, because she sees Grandma work, and she sees Grandma apply systems so I could change her life. So yeah, it was as important as breathing to me to learn this, because I wanted to get rid of the generational struggle. I don't want my 6 kids or my 5 grandkids to go through the generational struggle. I changed that. I changed it. All because I was willing to master this and plug in and learn this. Yes, it's been the easiest thing I've done. To me, it's been the simplest thing I've done. Now I look at my life today and I'm like, how is this even possible? I'm telling you guys, the digital marketing space is very lucrative. And if you are willing to go all in and learn this, it can change your life. When I mean change your life, it can transform your life if you're willing to. And I was just willing to. So what I tell people all the time when they go to launch their own online business, don't do it because it sounds good. Do it because you want to change your life. That's why it's so important to know what a customer's worth to you. There's over 5 billion people on social media, and all you need is 8 customers a month to make 11,000. Why wouldn't you want to learn that? Why wouldn't you want to learn that? I'll tell another funny story with you. So my one granddaughter, she's very in tune to what I do. And I have one, like the mouth of the babes. Anyway, I have one affiliate income. And I showed it to her. This has been like 1.5 years ago. And I said, this is what I'm going to use to spoil you guys with. Because I'm just making it. I don't do anything to make it. Every time she comes over, because when I'm home I have 2 homes now, because of digital marketing. And when I'm in my Kansas home, they spend the weekends with me. And the other day she walks in my office and she goes, so how much is that affiliate making so you can spoil us? And I'm like, oh my gosh, because it's at like 7,000 a month now, right? I'm like, oh my gosh. So I've done annuities and stocks and stuff for them, but I'm like, boy, she's on it. But I love her to see that. And I tell her all the time, I give perspective. I'm like, This wouldn't be possible if grandma had a job. You know that, right? There's not enough hours in the day to produce this type of income. And I couldn't take weeks off and travel with you. So that's why you need to equip yourself for success like I have. This is conversations I have with a 6-year-old, by the way. So I share that with you because if you're living your life stressed over bills, fighting over this, stressed over this, telling your kids we can't afford it, we can't afford it, we can't afford it, you're teaching them that that's okay. Right? I refuse to live that way. I was like, no, I'm changing that. I made a decision to change it. I tried hard in network marketing to change it. And it just is not the right comp plan for me. It just isn't. It was too hard. It was sacrificing too much time for my family. So when I discovered fully automated, that my system is out there in the World Wide Web working for me 24/7, when I discovered that I can have my life back, my time back, and get customers on autopilot, it just made sense. And this is what's given me my life and my time back. This is how I get to make choices I never thought I could before because I was willing to learn this. And I'm telling you right now, I am no different than you. I am no different than you. I'm a parent. I was living paycheck to paycheck. I was disappointed in myself. I'm getting older. I had no retirement. I was ready for a change. I couldn't figure it out. I spent countless hours searching and Googling and getting myself really confused until I actually discovered this digital marketing process. It's changed my life. So now I've created a community to help other people change their life. Hi, O'Neill, heard about you and got excited. Yay, I'm glad you're here, my friend. Yes. Yeah, I don't think it's a horrible mom. I just think we don't know nobody taught us any different, right? Nobody taught us any different. And I say that to my kids all the time. I always say to them, that's why I do a lot with my adult kids now. We travel and do stuff. I'm like, I'm just trying to make up for when you were little, when we had no money to do this. And they love it. They're like, yeah, now I do it with their kids, right? It's never too late to change your life and to show your family what's possible. Matter of fact, I kind of think sometimes I'm glad. I don't like the word glad, but let me say it and then maybe I can reframe it. I don't know. Sometimes I'm glad that my kids, we live the life we live because they now see the perspective that mama never quit trying to find something to do from home and online. And they watched me not quit. They watched me, they learned the value of being open-minded and willing to learn something new. When I told my youngest daughter that I was going on TikTok, she goes, "You're going on TikTok?" This is in 2022. "You're going on TikTok?" She was like, "What?" And I'm like, "I'm not going to dance. I'm just going to build a business." And she's like, "Mom, people don't build a business on TikTok," because her algorithms didn't show her that. I was like, I'm going to learn it. So they watched me dramatically change her life. And so that's one thing. I think it's kind of nice to have the comparison. My grandkids are too young to see that dramatic. They aren't going to know any different. I raised their standards though. Boy, oh boy, have I raised their standards. Right? They have completely different standards now. They do the math. I've taught them to do the math. So for example, I want to do this for a living. Okay, how much does that average person make? About $60,000 a year. Okay. You know how much it costs when we go on a vacation for a week? You're going to need more than $60,000 if you plan on going on the type of vacation we do and living the way we do. Perspective. Yeah, it starts with you wanting to change your life, wanting to get out of debt, wanting to make different decisions. But look what we're doing to the younger generations. Man, we're changing the way they live. Wouldn't it be so fun if we can get rid of this generational struggle, right? And create generational wealth. I just love that. I just absolutely love that. Yes, we got to change their life. Yes. I'm so ready to change my life. Yes. And you can do it. It's just a decision. I made it just as important to master this as I did to breathe. And I just got so good at my 2-hour workflow, right? I still can get my income producing activities done in 2 to 2.5 hours a day. And then I have time I spend in my communities. That's just my passion. But for my main income, that's what I do because it's important to me because I know what it takes. Yeah. Yes. Without having to look at your budget. Yes. Yeah. It makes me so sad when I hear people be like, oh, things are hard. The world is broke. We don't got any money. I'm like, change it. You're not a tree. You're not a tree. Change. You just got to have the courage to make a change. And then be willing to go all in on that change. This is what I told myself when I looked in the mirror after I invested in digital marketing. I looked in the mirror and I said, fear more being in the same place in 6 months. And I'm going to say that to you. Fear more being in the same place. How you feel right now, do you want to feel that way or worse in 6 months? If the answer is no, change, my friend. You have the ability to change. You absolutely do. And having your own online business, your own ownership, you have the ability, and where you make 100% profit. You're not sharing your profits with others. You're not promoting a company website. You're promoting your website, building your brand, and your income will change your life. Yes, have the courage to make the change you want. Yes. Gosh, I really enjoyed hanging out with you guys on a Saturday because usually I just go live Monday through Friday, but next week's going to be wild. Okay, so screenshot this. Okay, again, this is me in my house shoes. See, you can see my house shoes. If you're YouTube, you can, but TikTok is like checking out my house shoes right now. That's what I love working from home, right? I need to do like a picture, like the 7-figure earner in house shoes. You guys like them? Yes, they're comfy too. There's some days I don't put shoes on. I just wear house shoes all day. This is what I love, you guys. You don't got to be fancy. You don't have to be perfect. Just be you. You can make a lot of money being you. So this is my fully pre-built automated system. So when I get a customer, here, let's use a different pen. Oh, where'd my other pen go? Let me see. So this is what a customer's worth to me. Ask yourself this in your business, okay? What is a customer worth? So when I get a customer through my automated system, I make $1,400, $900, $600, $300, or $100. My number one selling product is $1,400. My number one selling. It is value packed. Plus that unlocks 10 income streams. Value packed. Plus you learn the most innovative, this hair is driving me crazy. There it is. Plus you learn the most innovative AI training. Plus you even get my affiliate marketing strategy that I do through my email. I teach you how to make $100K, 6 figures in affiliate marketing without you having to spend hours marketing. I don't market any of my, matter of fact, none of you can name any of my, well, maybe you could name a few because I've talked about them, but most of you could not name 3 of my affiliate incomes because I don't have to promote them. They're through my email list. That's the power of building an email list. How many customers do I need in my, you mean how many people needed in your email list to convert? It depends. That's a long I can give you a shorter version, but it's really a long answer. So your email list grows. Like I teach you to grow your email list through creating content on social media and through the free ad strategy, right? And you can grow your email list from going live. But here's the thing. If you grow it consistently, in about 90 days, you should have a pretty good predictable income. The people that I personally work with, okay, well, let me give you this first. But here's the deal. You could get one video to go viral and you could get 500 people in your email list. The downside of that is they just discovered you. So they're still in the awareness stage. See, a buyer goes through 3 stages: awareness, consideration, and decision. How you can tell where somebody is based on the time frame they buy from you, my friend. Awareness stage could take 3 months, 3 years to buy. Consideration can take weeks to months to buy. Decision can buy that day or within a month. So if you have a video go crazy and you get 500 people, you can't get discouraged if no one buys, because probably most of them are in the awareness stage. That's why I tell people all the time, don't focus on the outcome, focus on the activities to produce the results. Because the results will come if you're promoting something in high demand that is selling every day, that people want and people need, and you are being consistent. The results will come. There's no way they can't come. The reason why results don't come is because people quit, or they get inconsistent, or they're not following the process. That is why what I do in my community to help get people from the awareness to the decision stage quicker is we do weekly webinars where we invite our email list to the webinar so they can hopefully make a decision quicker. That's the power of webinars that we do. So if you're sending out to your email list the invite to the webinars, if you're doing weekly newsletters, then your results could come quicker. They just can. There's so many factors. All I focus on is the output every day. Yes, webinars are very, very helpful. But it is to take people from that awareness and consideration to decision stage. That's the goal with the webinars, to give them a bigger picture. Plus, we live in that trust economy today. Right? We just do. And this will build the trust quicker. And so that's why it's so hard to answer. Now, I usually tell people all the time, if you're consistently building an email list where you didn't have a video go crazy, right? And you're consistently building an email list, you should have your first sale within 200 to 300 leads. If you don't, I can promise you're not inviting to the webinars, or you're not sending weekly newsletters to get them to know, like, and trust you. After that, so I usually tell people, we're going to start tracking your numbers when you have 300 leads. If you have a few videos get thousands and thousands of views, it's going to be 500 leads. But after that, you should have conversions. I've been sharing this with you since 2022, by the way. Oh, thank you, my friend. I've been sharing this with you since 2022, by the way. You go back to my old content on TikTok and you're going to hear me be like, 1 out of 17 are buying, 1 out of 13 are buying. When I started going live, my conversions went to 1 out of 10 buying. The people inside my community that I promote, it's like 1 out of 20 are buying. Like right now, the group whole that I'm really working with, it's 1 out of 34 are buying. So let's do the math. Let's do some fun math, because it's all about the data. Emotions won't make you money. Understanding the system and the data will. This is why I became obsessed with learning this, because I was like, once I know my numbers, I know how many leads I need on a daily basis to produce an income, and then freedom's on the other side of that. That's what I love. Okay, so here we go. Ready for this? So if let's just say, because like I said, the group I'm working with right now, it's 1 out of 34. So let's just do the math on that, okay? So if you need 8 customers a month to make 11,000, we're going to take 34 times 8 equals, you need 272 leads a month. Let's divide that into 30. So you need about 9 people a day putting their email in. That's it. There's 5 billion people on social media. See how I reverse engineered that? Now, does that mean you're going to start your business today and that's going to happen this month? No, probably not. I mean, it could for some of you. It could. I made $7,000 my first month. I was excited. People felt my belief. They felt my confidence. I was like, I'm going to master this. Let's master this together. And we did. We worked together and we mastered it. And so I came across very confident in my content, which converted. Confidence converts. Okay, confidence converts. So you think about it. I tell people all the time. Matter of fact, can I share a statistic with you? So inside my community, we have, I think, 127 six-figure earners just in the United States, 4 six-figure earners in Canada, 1 self-made millionaire in Canada. I'm a self-made millionaire in the United States. And then we have 28 self-made millionaires in South Africa ran money. The data off of all of them, I'm telling you, if you can consistently get 20 leads a day, invite to our weekly webinars, do a weekly newsletter, 20 leads a day, you will make 6 figures in the digital space. I've proven it out. But guess what? A consistent 30 leads a day, you will become a 7-figure earner in the digital space. I have the data. Wild, right? Wild. So I'm telling you, just get so good with your content that 20 people a day want to get your free offer, because it will turn into daily pay. It will turn into change in your life. That's all I needed to hear. I will master that. That's why I give people that exact same blueprint that I discovered in 2022. How the 2-hour workday works, how the automation works. That's why I give it to you for free, because I want you to see it. If you love it, I would love to mentor you. If it doesn't fire you up, I can't help you. But if you see what I see, you're ready to invest in educating yourself and getting monetized and adding multiple income streams. It's a learning and earning process. I like to help you learn and earn at the same time. Learn and earn at the same time. I don't want you just learning and learning and learning. Yeah. Please send us again that calculations in our community. What do you mean, what calculations? Okay, but right here, go to dailypaybusiness.com, you guys. Just put in what calculations, my friend, so I don't want to assume. Go to dailypaybusiness.com, get the Freedom from a Blueprint. The link is in my bio. Check it out. You're going to immediately take an error. I want you to do it for 2 reasons. One, I want you to get the Freedom from a Blueprint. Check it out. You're going to love it. If you don't love it, then you know this isn't a fit for you. But I want you to also see how the system works. I want you to really understand the power of the system and what you have here, because it's truly life-changing. The bigger your email list, the bigger your income. I am not a mentor to tell you to trade time for dollars. I would never recommend that, because your life is too precious and time with your family should be the most important thing. I teach you to get your life and your time back. I teach you to use systems as leverage so you can have more time living your life and doing the things that you love. Of course, you can say link in bio without getting banned. You guys, why wouldn't they? If they didn't want you to say link in bio, they wouldn't allow you to put a link in the bio. Can I give you a hot tip? If you guys are getting banned because of saying things like that, it's because you are asking more than you're giving. Perspective. If you're out there I still have the exact same TikTok account I've had since 2022, by the way. And if you're out there giving value and helping people and engaging with people like I am, you can say link in bio. You can go to dailypaybusiness.com. You can say it all, because the value and the engagement outweighs the CTA. So you have to audit yourself. Like if you're getting your hand slapped for things like that, that means you're doing that more than you're delivering value, and they recognize that. So if you're keeping people on the platform longer, they love you, and you can say link in bio 1,000 times and nothing's going to happen. Do you guys get that? That's for any business, by the way. Yeah, it's just that your percent of value and engagement is low compared to your percent of telling them to go somewhere else. But if you're keeping them on the platform longer, they don't care because they allow you to have that link. They allow you to put a link in your stories. You guys know that? Like, why would they allow you to put a link in your stories if they're going to ban you for that? Let me show you. Yeah. Again, this is why you guys need a mentor, right? Because if you don't have the proper mentor, they're guiding you in the wrong way. So like, look at this. Here's the video I did today. Look, my link is right there. This is my stories on TikTok. Look, click on it. And it takes you right to my website. Like TikTok lets you do that. Yeah. Yes. That's it. So there you go. I'm glad you got on and said that because now you probably decided, oh, crap moment. Yeah, value and engagement should overweigh the CTA. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's right there. So yeah, you can put a link in there. Like I love that, right? See, they're competing. They're trying to keep up with Instagram. So yeah, they let you put a link right there. Mm-hmm. Yeah. This is why the correct mentorship is so important to you. Important because people are guiding you, or they're going to give you the top 10 things of what not to say or do. No, it has nothing to do with what not to say or do or not to say. It has everything to do with is what to do, which is keep people on the platform longer by creating better content, delivering more value, engaging in people like I'm engaging in you right now. And then it don't matter what you say on the smaller percent of the time. We learn every day. Yes. I love that. Love 1982. I would love to know the story between Love 1982. Thank you so much for following me. Just call me your hope dealer. I hope today you see a different perspective. I really do. But this is what set me free. This is what set my family free. The easiest thing I've done. Pre-built system, ready to go. All you're going to do is get your own domain, put your email and your website, no, not email, your name and your website in the email automations, and it just works for you every day. It just constantly is just out there just working away from you. The reason why this is up here, because I asked somebody earlier, I said, how much money would you need to make on a monthly basis to make it worth your time? They said 10K. Well, my number one selling product is worth 1,400. So they'd only need 8 customers a month. 8 customers a month to make 11,000. 8. And there's 5 billion people on social media. I love that. Yes. I don't do DMs. Okay? I don't do DMs. I'm not gonna waste my life in DMs. Yeah. And you shouldn't either. I don't. So if you're getting a DM from me, I can promise you I can 1000% promise you it's not me. The best way to communicate with me is get in my automations, watch these 2 videos. After you watch these 2 videos, because they should answer literally 99% of your questions. After you watch these 2 videos, please email me with any questions. I would love to help you. As a matter of fact, you also help me, because if you email me with a question, you tell me a gap that I have in my content and I fill the gap. Yeah. Email. Yes. Let's go. Let's change our lives. Yes. Happy weekend. So, I really had fun with you guys today, by the way. It's kind of fun. Like, this is a different group on a Saturday. Like, thank you. I usually go live Monday through Friday, so make sure you're following me or subscribe to my YouTube, and you'll be notified when I go live. And this is a different time and group today. You guys have been awesome. Like, I love it. And I'm Monday through Friday, I go live. Well, next week my schedule is going to be a little bit different because I have a mastermind event that I can't wait to share with you. You know me, I share all the nuggets I learned. So I'm super excited. One thing, as your mentor, and my community that's on here will attest to this, as your mentor, it's so important for me to continue to grow so I can become a better leader for you. Because my goal with you is to help you master this so you can start getting predictable income online that's coming in when you're doing the things that you love. No trading time for dollars, no spending countless hours creating videos, hoping you make $40 on a brand deal, or countless hours DMing people. I want to show you how to fully automate it and create legacy wealth. Yes. Yay! Well, I have just enjoyed you guys today. You've been a lot of fun. So I'm, tomorrow's going to be pretty chill. I might come back tomorrow and go live. Because next week is going to be crazy. And I can't wait to share it with you guys though. When I go live on Friday, I'll probably be so fired up because the mastermind will be over on Friday. So I'll be sharing the nuggets with you. That's why you guys, it's so important to get involved in an interactive program. And by the way, I have 5 options for you because I believe one size doesn't fit all. So make sure when you go to my website, you scroll through the entire website and you get the program that's best for you. You have one that's going to unlock multiple ways to make wealth. And then I have other types of programs as well. I do have payment plans as well on there. And the investment is less than your TV on your wall. So yeah, it's dumb affordable. So super affordable. But this investment is a complete tax write-off. And this investment can help you gain in knowledge and skills, plus unlock multiple income streams so you can change your life. Yeah. So learning every day. Me too, my friend. Me too. So thank you guys so much. Again, just go to the link in my bio, get access to the Freedom from a Blueprint. Check it out. If you don't see it in your email in like 5 to 10 minutes, just check your spam or promotions. It could have gone there. It can be kind of tricky. It could have gone there. Oh, I love you guys so much. The coolest thing I've ever done. The money's great, by the way, but the person you become is priceless. But the best thing that's happened to me is the community. Never in my wildest dreams that I think this gal in Kansas would create a global community and get to meet people literally all over the world. I am blessed beyond anything I thought would be possible. Best thing I ever did was create a community that we all get to hang out together and grow together and get to know each other. Yes! Oh, I love you guys so much. It's been the most fulfilling thing ever. And I love that my kids see it. Like, I got to share this with you. I also do live events, and Kimberly, I don't know if she's on here now. So I know, almost at 60K, so crazy. I think we're like 59,200, like so surreal, right? But Kimberly, she's been at one of my live events before, and she connected with my granddaughter, and it was my granddaughter's birthday on Thursday, and Kimberly called her and wished her happy birthday. Like, this ripple effect is showing on my family. You guys, imagine never sitting around worried about your bank account or worried about finances or worried about bills and worried about retirement because you believed enough in yourself to invest in an e-learning program to change your life. And just the relationships that you're develop are going to be priceless, I can promise. Yeah. Oh, woohoo. I do too. I love it so much for all of us. So anyway, you guys just filled my heart today, by the way. Great group. Yes, absolutely amazing group. So I think I am going to go live tomorrow, since like my next week's schedule is going to be crazy, because what an amazing group. So YouTube, you've been phenomenal. Again, go to the link in my bio, check it out. Email me if you have any questions. I would absolutely love to help you. Bye. And TikTok.